Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm joined by Daisy Allen, who is a negotiator, marketing lady who works for Mackay Properties in Sawbridgeworth. And the reason that she's here today is that she has a particular set of skills and attitudes which I've never really seen in someone of her age. Daisy, thank you for joining me today. If you don't mind me saying, you joined Mackay Properties a year, 18 months ago.
Yeah.
And for some strange reason, you're fearless when it comes to getting out there and doing videos for your estate agency. Why is that?
I think it's a case of I've had a couple of people that have kind of been able to set the example for me. Obviously, Adam and Michael do property videos constantly, and so watching them, it was always something that I was like, that looks really fun, I want to do that.
Was this before you worked for them?
I saw them on social media a couple of times.
Okay.
Obviously, I know a couple of people who actually work for the company outside of work. So
You weren't one of these groovy kids that had a TikTok account beforehand, you know, doing dances and shit like that, were you?
I can't say that I ever was. I'm not on any social media.
Okay. So you joined Mackay Properties, as I said, just as you were going into, I think, the first lockdown or somewhere around there, or just afterwards.
Just out of...
You were seeing that the boss and the senior people were doing it. I mean, if I had £1 for every time a negotiator was asked, would you go out and do videos? And they didn't. Trust me, that table would be like Mount Vesuvius of pound coins. Okay, so what makes you different that there are thousands of agents, negs that say, well, I don't want to do videos, but you do. What made you do it?
I didn't really have a choice. Adam turned around to me one day and basically said, I want to do a Christmas campaign, which was 24 days of interviewing small business owners, and then he disappeared. And then basically I had to kind of throw myself into it.
But you could have said no.
I think there was always a small part of me that wanted to do it, but I just needed someone to push me.
Can you remember your first Christmas video? What was going through your head and your heart?
Oh, my heart was probably just a constant hum. And then I was freaking out about what I was going to say. I'd written 6 or 7 different scripts, and then as soon as I got in front of it, it was just a conversation. And the thing is, that's one of my favourite parts of my job, is the fact that I get to sit down and talk with people and meet new people and learn things. So
you like that, do you?
I love it. I think it's the best part.
But surely having a camera on you is a bit scary.
I think if you just ignore it, then you're just having a conversation.
Okay, and you like talking to people?
I think it is genuinely my favourite part.
So what message would you give to any negotiators watching this who are a bit scared to go on camera?
I think it's just about approaching it the same way that you'd approach anything else in the job. Your first viewing is the most intimidating thing you can possibly do. You're going out and you're showing houses. All you're doing instead of talking to a person is talking to a camera.
How did you get over that fear?
Just ignore it.
That's easy to say.
My philosophy in life is I'd rather regret the things that I've done instead of the things I haven't done.
And where do you get that skill from? Your parents?
I think it's just from myself, really. I've gone through life going, oh, I wish I'd done that. I'm a massive overthinker. I'll go away from something and go, oh, I wish I'd said this or done that. Or
okay, but you're almost, that's quite a mature outlook that you're thinking of regret, because we always regret what we'd never do. We don't regret what we did do. Where did that come from? And can you learn that?
I think it's just the way that you approach life. I think we, as an office, are all very spiritual. And it's a case of, I'm not pursuing anything necessarily. There's not an end goal for me. It's just a case of, I want to live now and make sure that in 50, 20 years' time, I'm not looking back and going, oh, well, that was boring.
So you're doing it because you enjoy it. You've got the backup of your team.
Yeah.
And is it being successful when it comes to generating business?
Yeah, it's got massive payoff from it. People, we call Adam the mayor of Sawbridgeworth, because people see him in Tesco's and be like, oh, you're the man from the videos. And
I mean, you're a hard worker. In the first 6 months of you working, you've booked 1,000 viewings and 250 free vals. So not only are you doing viewings, are you generating your own valuations and also first on the phone to pick up?
Yeah, so I started obviously just as the stamp duty holiday was announced. The market had only just reopened, and I just threw myself into it. I completely fell in love with the entire experience of estate agency.
And where do you see yourself in the next 5 and 10 years' time?
I like valuing. I'm coming after Michael's job.
Good for you, Graham. Good for you.
But also, I'm so open to just learning as much as I possibly can. I've dipped my toe in lettings. I've dipped my toe in marketing. I want to be able to come away and just know as much as I possibly can about everything.
Boys and girls in the estate agency land, watch this lady. She is going absolutely far. Follow her on social media, and I think you'll be amazed. Thank you for your time today, Daisy.
you.
You're an absolute star.